John Cantwell was born in Brooklyn, New York with his family. He had two sisters and his mother and father. His mother stayed home and raised the family while his father worked a few different jobs. One for the New York newspaper. He also ran a tobacco stand, but eventually found his career working in the floor tiling industry.
I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. He had a nice family, the Cantwell family. At the time, there were a number of us in Brooklyn.
When his father moved jobs, Cantwell transferred schools to be close to his parents. After some more moving around, Cantwell decided to stop following his parents around and would go on to serve in the U.S. military. His parents supported his decision to join the service, so that's what he did. Cantwell first tried to get into the Air Force. He took tests and was sent to flying school, but didn't end up getting in the Air Force after all of that. But when a recruiter told him all about the Army Security Agency, Cantwell thought this was interesting and that it could help him learn something that could benefit him later in life. So he signed up for the Army Security Agency. Though he never saw combat, his work played a crucial role in gathering intelligence that supported military operations during a pivotal time in U.S. history. But being in the Army Security Agency doesn't get you out of basic training. In 1954, during the summer, Cantwell went through basic training. He began his training at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Basic training was tough for Cantwell in the middle of the summer.
The training was very tough in terms of a lot of physical activity. I had to run around and jump and carry a backpack and a rifle, and I found that I trimmed down. And probably I was in the best physical shape I've ever been in when I completed basic training. After that, I went to Fort Devens in Massachusetts for the Army Security Agency. And I was at Fort Devens just a short time. And they had a competitive exam for the Army Language School. They had 4 openings for a very good school to learn a language. So 100 of us competed for the 4 spots, and I got one of them. And I was sent to Monterey, California, to the Army Language School, where
the Defense Language Institute was known for its demanding curriculum, training service members in foreign languages critical to military operations. Cantwell's assignment was to learn Korean, a skill that would be essential for his future intelligence work. Because once he graduated 9 months later, Cantwell was sent for his first overseas assignment. He trained in Japan, then was sent to Korea for a bit, but then was sent back to Japan to become an instructor. The Army Security Agency's work often went unnoticed by the public, yet it was essential to the overall success of military efforts. Life in military intelligence came with its own unique challenges. The work was meticulous, requiring long hours of concentration and analysis. It wasn't just about understanding a foreign language, it was about recognizing the significance of what was being said, detecting hidden meanings, and staying ahead of potential threats. The intelligence community functioned in a constant state of vigilance, where every intercepted communication had the potential to reveal valuable insight. And Cantwell had top-secret clearance because of the importance of his work, so he couldn't go into much detail about what he did. These soldiers rarely appeared in the headlines, but their contributions were essential to the broader mission of national defense. Even after completing his time in the military, the discipline, skills, and analytical mindset developed during his service remained with him, because after he was honorably discharged from the military, Cantwell went on to pursue a career in marketing, but first needed to complete college, so he attended Ithaca College in New York. Then, after graduating in 1960, looking for a job, he got interviews at advertising agencies and got an offer to work at Channel 15 in Lebanon. He did a lot of different things at that job, like dealing with the scheduling of commercials. He worked there for a while. He said it was a great learning experience, but he already had a child at the time, so he quit his job and moved to Newburgh, New York, where his parents lived, and found a job there. He worked at different jobs in marketing and traveled a lot for jobs, like to Japan and Canada. Then he decided it's time to head back to the United States, so that's what he did. And in the United States, he started his own business, Sky Limit Marketing, and he still works there today, having just celebrated his 25th year. John Cantwell's service highlights the vital contributions of those who work in military intelligence, reminding us that every mission, every operation, and every strategic decision is built upon the work of those who gather and analyze information. His dedication to his role in the Army Security Agency reflects the often overlooked yet indispensable efforts of military intelligence, who serve their country in ways that are rarely visible but always significant.